Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Akarkadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say shalom to the Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out of this recent news article amending the current tensions that we see between China versus Taiwan over the South China Sea right along the Taiwan Strait. As we see China versus the United States over Taiwan. So I just want to add an additional note to that. And this was a recent news article that just came out from NavyTimes.com and published by Norman Merchant, Ellen, Nick Mayer, and Zeke Miller and Tara Cope from the Associated Press as of July the 28th, 5 o'clock p.m. And it reads, it says, U.S. to announce $345 million in military aid package for Taiwan. It says the U.S. is set to announce a $335 million in military aid for Taiwan, the two U.S. officials said Friday. It will be the Biden administration's first major package drawing on Americans' own stockpiles. It says under a new policy extending to speed up military aid to help Taiwan counter China. It says the package includes a main portal air defense system or man-pass intelligence and surveillance capabilities. It says firearms, missiles, according to the officials who spoke on the condition of autonomy to discuss the sensitive matters ahead of the announcement. It says the U.S. lawmakers has been pressuring the Pentagon and the White House to speed up the weapons to Taiwan. The goal are to help it counter China and to deter China from considering attacking by providing Taipei enough weaponry to that it will make the price of invasion too high. It says the package is an additional to the $19 billion in military sales of the F-16 and other major weapon systems that the U.S. has approved for Taiwan. It says deliveries of the weapons has been hampered by the supply chain issues that during the C-19 epidemic, if you know what I mean. It says as has been exacerbated, if I pronounce that right. And it says global defines industrial base pressures created by Russian invasion of Ukraine. And it says the difference that the aid is part of a presidential authority approved by the Congress in 2022 draw weapons for current U.S. military stockpiles, so Taiwan will have to wait for military productions and sales. It says the weapons get delivered faster than providing funds for new weapons. It says the Pentagon has similar authorities getting billions of dollars of motions to Ukraine. It says Taiwan splits from China in 1949 in the Civil War. It says the Chinese President Xi Jinping maintained China's rights to take over the self-ruled island by force if necessary. It says China accused the U.S. of turning Taiwan into the powder keg through the billions of dollars in weapon and sales it helped plead amid Slovakia. It says the U.S. maintains one China policy under what it does not recognize Taiwan as a formal independent. It has not formal diplomatic relations with the island in a difference to Beijing. However, the U.S. law requires credibility defense for Taiwan and for the U.S. to treat all threats to the island as a matter of grave concern. It says the greater getting stockpiles of weapons to Taiwan now before an attack begins. And one of the lessons the U.S. has learned from the Russian invasion of Ukraine, Pentagon Deputy, it says Defense Secretary Kenneth Hicks told the Associated Press earlier in 2023. Right, because they recently, I believe recent Taiwan did a military state of emergency, emergency type drill, just in case they get under enemy threat, which is, you know what that is, potentially Taiwan. Potentially China invading Taiwan, amending the tensions that they have against China, you know, of a potential invasion of their island. So with that, I'm gonna get into the Matthews 24 and verse 6. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6, and it reads, this is from BibleGateway.com, Matthew 24, verse 6, and it reads from the KJV version of the Holy Scriptures, and it reads, Matthew 24, and verse 6, it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, the current tensions that's going on in the South China Sea and the Taiwan Strait, China versus Taiwan, and China getting close to invading Taiwan. As the tensions between the United States and China over Taiwan is continuing to increase in that situation, matter at hand. And that's a prime example of wars and rumors of wars. And I'm going to read it again. This is verse 6, Matthew 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, and see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Matthew 24 and verse 7. And it reads through the Holy Scriptures. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Matthew 24 and verse 8, and it reads, all these are the beginning of sorrows. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying of this recent announcement that the United States made, as it says U.S. to announce a $343 military aid package for Taiwan as of July the 28th, 2023 from Navy.com. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Akarkadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.